Hi there, my name is Martijn. I am part of the Botje Racing fixed gear and gravel team. Here in the Netherlands the regulations got pretty strict last week. Before that we were free to do pretty much whatever we wanted, as long as we tried to keep distance from other people. But right now there's sort of a lockdown situation. But if you're healthy, you're allowed to go outside, you can go for a ride. But you're not allowed to be with more than one other person. So you can be in a group, you're not really supposed to visit friends either. I heard of some people getting a fine because they were with 6 people that weren't from the same family in one room having a beer. So really it is like families should stick together and all other contact you shouldn't really do. For my riding, it means for cyclists and for my riding, it means that we are technically allowed to go outside and do our training rides. But the general feeling that cyclists have is that they shouldn't really go out and risk getting into an accident or something, because then you would have to go to a hospital where they have better things to do at the moment. So the best thing you can do, the most social thing you can do, is to stay inside, ride on Zwift, do whatever training you want to do indoors, and get your social contacts through FaceTime or whatever. With the fixed gear races that I do, normally my trainings aren't that long, which means that doing a 1 hour, 1.5 hour workout on Zwift or one of the races is actually a pretty good training for me anyway. So I don't need to do long 4, 5, 6 hour rides, because I'm never going to do a race that is that long anyway. So right now I do maybe 2 or 3 outdoor rides a week on my own or with one of my mates. I do maybe 2 Zwift races every week, and starting next week we're also going to live stream some of them, so keep an eye out for those. And then the other days I do workouts on Zwift, usually interval stuff, with a lot of high end, not a lot of base miles for sure. One of the weird things, of course, is that most of our races are cancelled at the moment or postponed, nobody knows yet. At least for the next 2 or 3 months we don't really expect any races, so we're also not sure what we are training for. Which is why we are coming up with some challenges to do by ourselves. Some of that will be Zwift races, maybe we will do some head-to-head races with other teams. I'm not sure yet what we'll be able to organize. But all the real racing goals have been postponed until sometime later this year. Hopefully there will still be some races, because otherwise all my winter training will have been for nothing. I think trying to stay fit and doing my daily workouts is definitely also something that is keeping me sane. If I would just be on the couch working on my laptop all day, I think I would go crazy pretty soon, not being able to go outside. But as long as my body is tired at the end of the day, usually my mind is clear as well. And I'm actually not super bothered by this whole situation. Just hope it doesn't last too long, because I had some really cool trips planned this year as well, and I still want to do some of those. I'm actually warming up for another Zwift race now. I'm racing the Sand and Sequoias course. 2 laps, 46 kilometers with I think 350 meters of elevation. The climb, there's one climb that we do 2 times. That's definitely what makes the difference in this race. And Mike, one of the other guys from the team, is also joining. So let's see what we can do, and take care to all of you who are also stuck inside. Maybe I'll see you on Zwift. Ride on!